Growing up, I was often offended with my parents. I felt they were mean, I felt they were partial, I felt they were insensitive, I felt they were unkind to me. And here's why. Back then in school, when we are giving bills, myself and my immediate elder sister, probably we are asked to bring math textbook, English textbook, literature, several kinds of textbooks, and probably 14 notebooks, math sets, a book and a pen, and all of those things. Rather than going to ask my parents for these things, I would remove some items from the list because I felt I always felt like a responsible child. I would just often reduce my needs. So I would ask for probably a math textbook, English textbook, and then in my mind I'm thinking, okay, 10 notebooks, I'll manage with my friends for the textbooks. Back then, I usually used to drop my parents' conversations around money where they're trying to find a way around finance, or I overhear things like, oh, so there's not much money, this is what we'll do. And I'll just be so sad in my mind. I'm thinking, oh, my parents are going through a lot. I don't want to add to that. I don't want to overwhelm them with my needs. But my elder sister, on the other hand, never gave a damn about whatever they were going through. She was always carefree. She would play around. She would just drop the bills in full and then go and play. Whenever I even confront her to say, are you not even concerned? Mommy and daddy are going through a lot that you are acting about everything just like that. She would tell me, they gave birth to me. It is their responsibility to take care of me. They are going to get all those things for me. But I, on the other hand, would always be careful around asking, and I would just, pick some items and leave the rest. But to my utmost surprise, what shocks me the most is that, God, the same people I thought we were broke, we would buy everything in full for her and just also buy the things I asked for me without even adding to it. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I thought these people said they don't have money. I thought, how come I felt they are partial? I felt they are unappreciative. I look at her and I'm like, this girl does not even pray for you as much as I do. This girl does not even care for you as much as I care for you. This girl does not even think about you as much as I think about you. But remember, I never asked. Only gave us the things that we asked for. Probably you're like me, you don't know how to be a child. You are too serious or you are too careful. See, let me tell you, when it comes to asking for something from God, you need to ask Him full. Bible says either to ye have asked nothing in my name. Ask that your joy may be full. Some of you, get offended with God when you see God giving, when you see others having some things and you're like, this person does not even deserve it, this person does not even, and you've never even asked for the same thing that you are probably sad about. Today, I dare you to ask. God is not broke, and He can afford you. He can foot the bills. He's not limited by time, resources, pace, all of those things. Baba mi He's wealthy, man. And you can't even run him broke. If it's important to you, then ask. Make sure you ask. Stop forming responsible child. There's no humility in not asking. There's no wisdom in not asking. Ask that your joy may be full.